nice thing about creativity is that it's all around us. When you train your eyes to see the beauty in raw materials, you can turn something as simple as a pumpkin into a carousel. Today, I want to show you that crafting materials are everywhere, you just need to learn how to look. Of course, you'll need a few industrial tools to craft like a pro, and I've already provided you with a list of essential materials in a previous video. But beyond that, your number one resource will be the hidden treasures already in your home. Just think creatively. Let's start with cardboard, the cornerstone of this channel. It often arrives at your door in the form of parcels. If you shop online, you are probably familiar with receiving boxes. While online shopping isn't the most eco-friendly practice, one way to reduce your environmental impact is by recycling those boxes. Personally, I prefer domestic recycling, which, as you know, has become my hobby. Take apart the boxes and carefully store the cardboard sheets in your garage or a closet. They will come in handy for crafting sturdy cardboard furniture or creating miniature decorations. Inside these parcels, you might discover craft paper, tissue paper, butcher paper, cellulose wadding, or honeycomb packing paper that are used to protect the items you ordered. These are invaluable companions for your crafting projects, perfect for transforming rough prototypes or frameworks into smooth maquettes ready to be painted or decorated with accessories. The next place to find useful cardboard is your pantry. Open it up and look for cereal boxes or other food packaging that isn't meant for the fridge or freezer. Cardboard used for refrigerated or frozen food isn't suitable for recycling and isn't ideal for crafting projects either. However, cardboard from pantry food boxes is perfect for small projects like decorative cards and figurines. Once your eye is trained, you'll begin to notice the subtle differences in texture and color between these materials and make the most of their unique features. When you need cardboard tubes, think of your paper towel and toilet paper rolls. Once you finish the roll, save the tube inside. I can't even count how many castles and characters I have crafted from these. Gift wrap rolls also come with a sturdy paper or thick cardboard tube at their core, perfect for even more creative projects. Keep promotional magazines and brochures as they can be turned into paper mache for future projects. Now, let me introduce you to my treasure box where I store all the materials and accessories I use for crafting. Inside, I have cardboard cutouts from boxes that caught my eye due to their color or design. Think in terms of color and pay close attention to your boxes to find the perfect shades for your collection. If something catches your attention, keep the part of the container that interests you and feel free to cut the box to only preserve those pieces. I like to organize my cutouts by color to make it easy to find exactly what I need. I also keep wrapping papers from birthdays, Christmas, and any other celebrations to use in patchwork crafting. I often say that I cherish the gift bag just as much as the gift inside. This is because I usually stock up on invaluable silk paper from there. I can't tell you how much I love silk paper for its versatility. You can use it for patchwork, in photography to create decor or simulate water or fire, or you can crumple it and transform it into small balls, which I like to call fluffies. These little fluffies can be glued onto greeting cards or posters to create unique raised designs. Being a bit like a magpie, attracted to anything shiny, I save chocolate wrappers which are often made of aluminum foil to protect the chocolates from light, moisture, and air. These wrappers are perfect for creating magical ornaments such as Christmas decorations. I particularly focus on color diversity when collecting them. I have children, and tradition dictates they bring home goodie bags after each birthday party. Although I'm not a fan of the waste, since many of these bags are made from non-degradable plastic and filled with short-lived toys that contribute to landfill waste, I repurpose them. I use the bags to design clothing for the figurines I create, doing my part to help preserve the environment. One of my favorite items to collect for crafting is ribbons. I adore silk ribbons, especially those that come with new towels, bedding, or even chocolate boxes. The polypropylene ribbons used for gift wrapping or tying balloons are also worth saving, as are nylon strings and twist ties. They add a luxurious touch to any project I want to look high-end. After cleaning them, I also keep the cardboard plaques that case come on from bakeries. They work wonderfully for crafting mirrors and other reflective decorations. These are rare, so I recommend saving the transparent blister plastic that surrounds toys and display items. I use them to create my own display cases or windows for miniature houses. Just be cautious when handling them as they have sharp edges, so protect your hands with silicone gloves. Small yogurt or applesauce cups are great for making hats for raised design, displaying accessories, or using as paint mixers. Though I don't use them as often, I also keep stickers for unique projects or patchworks. Envelopes used for greeting cards often come in beautiful colors, so I keep them for that reason. Colored paper from art stores isn't much difference, and you can also keep paper that's only printed on one side. I also keep the small cardboard cases in which smartphones and other small electronic devices are shipped. These can be easily transformed into frames for various projects. I save any cardboard corners used to protect furniture during shipping. These are rare to come by, but they are incredibly useful for creating the skeleton of heavy-duty projects. Strong pieces of styrofoam are also worth keeping on hand for certain designs, especially when you need a lightweight material to anchor or support elements in your projects. I also recommend saving bottle tops and buttons that have an interesting shape or color. They can be great starting points to spark creative ideas for your projects. Don't throw away your old clothes. Consider donating them to second-hand stores or giving them to friends. If they have holes or if you have mismatched socks, keep them and cut them into coupons that can be used in projects, just like fabric you would buy at the store. Remember, all these outfits were once created from lengths of fabric, so bring them back to life by reusing them, especially those with unique patterns. You can use a seam ripper to remove interesting plastrons or appliques from clothes. So many of my paper characters have had their outfits made from old socks or jumpers I had lying around the house. Lastly, I save straws for creating unique objects or cutting them into bits for my projects. Well, I have introduced you to many materials that I enjoy using, but I'm sure that after watching this video, you'll discover many more that will spark your interest for crafting. As I mentioned, the watchword is to be creative, so let the creativity flow. Take a walk around your house in search of hidden treasures to keep. And if I have helped you develop a taste for this unique scavenger hunt, please give me a thumbs up. I'm giving you one for making it this far. Thank you, and I hope to see you in my next video.